How is it going, PPL fans? My name is OnesieBanette, and I am back again, once again, with your PPL Pokemon Prediction Pick'em series. That is a mouthful, try saying that 3 times fast. Now, every week we ask you guys to vote on our Discord server on who you think is going to be the victor of each match every single week. And yeah, my job is basically to count up how many votes each coach has and see who the community decided was going to be the victor. And were you correct? Did you manage to correctly guess the outcome? We'll also take a look at that too. If you guys want to play along at home, make sure you go down into the description of this video and yeah, join the Discord server. We have some really cool things going on there. Some of the coaches are active over there. You can have a chat with them. We have a question of the day. We have a really cool community going on. We obviously have the pick'ems. Everyone is super friendly. We have a team building section for your own draft leagues. If you need hand with like a specific matchup, we've got you. But yeah, just come and join us, have a good time, and ultimately just vibe. But without further ado, I do have a quick announcement to make before we get starting. Unfortunately, we have had a coach drop from the league. Kelly, under the radar, and his Maryland Torterrapins have unfortunately had to step down due to health reasons. Obviously, Kelly goes with our blessing. He's been a wonderful competitor and an excellent member of the PPL community since day one back in the day, and it would mean the world to us if you guys could go down into the description, go over to Kelly's channel and just leave a comment on one of his videos saying, "We love you, Kelly." That would mean the world to us. He did not want to have to drop, especially on the week that he did, because that means his game this week has gone down as a forfeit win for Lord Envy. Now, those two obviously have known each other for a very long time. They are very, very close friends in real life, so it's less than ideal that Kelly's had to drop, and obviously he would have wanted to play that game, but his health must come first, and he goes with our blessing, with our support, and he will obviously be welcome back for any future iterations of the Pokemon Premier League. So thank you very much, Kelly. Your team is going to be replaced by the Bullet Punch Club, coached by one of, at the moment, the most decorated players in Pokemon history. Made the news recently in an article about the Bangladesh Smogon team, and that is the Uzi Gunner, who is one of my favourite people in Draft League, has been responsible for some of the best moments I have ever seen, and is a friggin' amazing person. So yeah, Uzi is going to be a fantastic replacement from week 4. But with that said, that's out of the way. Let's get into our pick'ems for this week, and our first match this week is between Addison, her London Shockwave, and Lars and their Borussia Donphan. Now, Addison is obviously on a very, very good start to this season, having 2 back-to-back wins, including a big 5-0 victory last week, and Lars, with the Borussia Donphan, obviously has shown a lot of skill in his first game with some mind games against Mountay, pulling out the win that way, and does definitely have the skill to pull off some very, very good results. But was he able to take the win against Addison this week? Well, you guys believed with 33 votes that Addison was going to be your favourite for this game. Addison had 33 votes, and Lars, Elcizor, Borussia Donphan had 20 votes. But were the 33 of you who voted for Addison, were you proven correct? Well, this game ended in a 4-0 victory, so a very big victory, and that victory goes to Addison. The London Shockwave keep on rolling. They are off to a fantastic start to this season. They are now 3-0, and they've just put up a very, very big numbered result against Lars, who is a very, very good competitor. Obviously, Addison, we know her. She is the queen of Draft League, and she will be absolutely over the moon with that victory against the draft stalwart. But what about you guys? Did you vote for Addison, or did you think Lars was going to take it? Let us know if you were correct down in the description. Description? Comments. You can't type in the description. Only we can type in the description. Oh, Lord. Let's move on to game number 2, shall we? Now, game number 2 was between Jack and his Vancouver Titans, Gravy, big granddaddy of the league, versus Ellie, his fiancée, the Shanghai Dragons. And this was, as I mentioned, a battle between, well, a couple that are engaged. I mean, that's pretty good drama, right? I mean, if Jack wins, he sleeps on the couch, on the sofa. If Ellie wins, she won't let him live it down forever. And yeah, this had some real life implications. But what did you guys think was going to happen? Well, with 32 votes, Gravy and the Vancouver Titans were selected as your favourites. So, you guys thought Mr. Husband was going to be the one that took the win. But did he? Well, this game finished in a 2-0 victory for Jack and the Vancouver Titans. So Jack did indeed get the better of his lover. Hopefully that went down very well in their household, because if it didn't, that must have been very awkward. But yes, it was a very good game. Ellie obviously bringing some very fun blunder policy tech that didn't quite manage to work out. But she gave a very good account of herself in this game, handling Jack's threats very, very well, and just unfortunately not able to get her own offense going. But yeah, did you guys vote for Ellie on this one? Or did you think Jack was going to take it? Let us know. Game number 3 today was Drewby and the New York Marauders, let's go Marauders, versus Nexus and the Pittsburgh Pichus. Now Drew's had an interesting start to the season. He had a very, very good win week 1 against Joey Pokieaim and the LA Wakers, but he did slump to a 3-0 loss the week after, so it's a bit of a mixed start for Drew. And Nexus, of course, has unfortunately been on the back end of 2 very, very difficult games, didn't manage to get the win in either of them, and starts off 0-2. Now, you guys in our Discord server thought that 30 votes for Nexus made him the favourite, whereas Drewby obviously only getting 22. That's a very interesting result, because obviously Nexus being 0-2 versus Drew being, 1-1, you'd think statistically that Drew was in better form, but did form translate into a victory? Well, unfortunately for one of our coaches, I'm really hamming it up today. Unfortunately for one of our coaches, this game finished in a 1-0 victory, and that 1-0 victory went to Drewby. Oh god, I can't keep this up. Drewby and the New York Marauders managed to pull out a 1-0 victory, going against what you guys in the Discord server thought. But did you go with Drew? Or did you think that Nexus's years of YouTube experience would pull him through? Let us know in the comments down below, and hopefully Nexus can finally get a win next week. I'll be certainly rooting for him. I think his content is fantastic, and I think you guys should check him out as well. Now on to game number 4. We have Mephisto. I am running out of ways to describe this man. He is an enigma, he is a modern day treasure, and I love him and his content so dearly. He's just so much fun, and cue his opponent, cue the Costa Rican, another friggin' amazing competitor. Really, really fun draft content, really good personality, very good natural charisma. So 2 of our most charismatic coaches going up against each other. Mephisto obviously just has that swag, and Q just has like a natural chemistry about him. Who was able to pull out the victory in this one? Well, this game, you guys thought that Mephisto was going to be heavy favourite for this one, with 38 votes for the Niche Jinx to 14 for the Chicago Pulse. But was the 14 for Q the Costa Rican enough to cause an upset? Did he manage to slay the giant that is the madman Mephisto? Or did the favourite, did Goliath beat David? Well, this game finished in a 1-0 victory for, I'd do a drum roll, but I'll probably break my microphone by doing it, Mephisto. Mephisto picked up a 1-0 victory here for the Niche Jinx, and that was a very, very good game. Very close, just like the game previous between Drew and Nexus. Very, very close game, and the favourite does indeed take it. Now, I just want to point out at this point that all of these votes on the Discord server were taken literally on the day of the results being released. So, on the day of the coaches' uploads. So, an hour before the first video went live, these results in the Discord server were put in. So, yeah, there's no way that these could have been tampered. 38 of you believed that Mephisto were going to do it, and they were very, very good. So very well done to every single one of you who voted for them. Very, very good job, Mephisto. Please keep doing what you're doing. Now, our fifth game of the week pitted JV and the Atlanta Victinis versus the Dr. Joey Pokieaim himself. The LA Wakers versus the Atlanta Victinis. And it was a very interesting one. Joey, of course, being a YouTuber, puts him in a very, very big popularity bracket amongst our Discord server. Now, every time Joey and MV play, you guys always tend to vote for Joey and for MV, and to a lesser extent Nexus, but it tends to go the way of the coach, who is the YouTuber. And so far this season, this hasn't always done you guys well. And the trend continued this week with 47 votes for Joey Pokieaim and 9, our first single figure vote count for JV. But was JV able to pull off a big upset? Or was Joey going to prove that YouTuber popularity does it? Well, we had a bit of an upset here. JV managed to take the win with a 3-0 victory, the first single figure vote count we have had for our pick'ems, and that is the guy that manages to take the win. A 3-0 victory, very well played against Joey and the LA Wakers, and it goes to show, do not always vote for the YouTuber because they might just let you down. It was a very good game, but JV showing his Draft League pedigree, and very well done to all 9 of you who went with JV on this one. You deserve absolute special shout out, and yeah, very, very good job, guys. And obviously our 6th game of the week, which this week will be our last game of the week, pits Mount A versus Shuckle King, the Immunity Idols versus the Philadelphia Stunkies. Now, Mount A and SK are 2 people who have done very, very well in recent seasons of Draft League. Mount A has shown that he is a very, very good competitor, and SK has multiple playoff runs, and I think he's got a couple of championships under his belt. Very competent players, and they're very good. I just want to make a special mention at the moment to SK's content. Shuckle King has been putting out banger content, very funny skits. The guy is, yeah, he's making brilliant content. It's fantastic, and I think you guys should go and check it out. But equally, Mount A is not averse to doing skits himself, and for 2 coaches who love the entertainment, love the drama, love the content, we have a tie. 24 votes for Mount A versus 24 votes for SK, and that is our first tie we have had this season. That is pretty cool. I didn't think we'd ever see a tie. I never thought we'd have a vote tie, and I am very happy to see it. But which half of this tie is the actual winners? Because our game had to have a win. It had to. And this week, there was a 2-0 victory for Mount A and the Immunity Idols. So the half of you that voted for SK, take this L that might be flipped. Yeah? That's better? Yeah, take the L. Oh god, but yes. Mount A does manage to take the win this week, and it was a very, very good win too. So very, very well done to Mount A. And that is it. That is it for our pick'ems this week. A slightly shorter video this week, obviously due to less games, but they were just as fire. Make sure you check out every single one of the coaches that we have shown in this video. Their content is incredible. Their playstyle is very, very good, and they deserve your support. So go down in the description, check out our coaches, and be sure to also send some love to Kelly as well. But yes, that is it from me. Thank you for watching. My name is OnesieBanette, and I am out. Thank you for watching. Join us next week for another episode of the Pokemon Prediction Pick'ems.